Good morning! We just
Hello.
woke up and today is the day, the day Danny's flying back home. So,
Yeah. So my 7 weeks of amazing travel here in the Philippines is unfortunately finally coming to a close. And today is obviously that most difficult day in any LDR, which, if you've been following the videos, you know that we are engaged. So hopefully LDR doesn't go too much longer. But for now, we're back to that LDR after today when I leave. My flight leaves around 6:45 later today, and it's 16 and a half hours from Manila, straight flight all the way to JFK. So I don't even get in New York until 11 o'clock tonight, and then I get through customs and all that, and it's another 3 hours or more to go home. So I won't be home until a long time from now. Today is my last day here. This is our hotel room we got back in the BSA hotel in Ortigas Business Center. We didn't do a vlog on this one because we already did one here, but this room is a little different, so we'll end up showing you just
a little
a
bigger
quick
than the
scan.
first one.
Yeah, we really do like it here. It's right across from the mall, so it's a good location. A lot of stores everywhere. Very safe location and a very reasonable price place. But that's not what the video is about. The video is about this. My last day here for a while. As you can look on this face, she's already getting sad.
Yeah, he's like, I'm holding.
She's holding it back already. Even when I told her about, hey, let's do the last video while I'm here, and I could see it on her face how she was already sad. I even had to say that. Last night was fun. We went over to her family's house. We got a small vlog about that. The last night, me being there with them, and some of the stuff that we did. But it was good. I guess now I can say thank yous. It'd be a good time to say thank yous.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I guess I can say thank you to the whole Philippines, on everyone that we came in contact with that made my trip pretty awesome. We really did run into a lot of people, and that's the fun part about being lucky enough to be able to travel, is you do really get to meet some amazing people. One of the things I always try is when we meet new people is try to make a good experience for all. Even just little things like, remember when we did in Boracay, we did the body board or whatever it's called. What's it called? The stand-up boards.
Okay.
Paddle board.
Paddle
board, stuff like that. We did paddle boards, and we
Yeah, we rented for 1 hour, and there's a couple, one guy, and he's asking about the paddleboard. He's really curious how it works. So, in 1 hour, we shared the paddleboard to that couple, and it's nice seeing
his
people.
wife came over, their friend came over.
So
We actually ran into them after that too.
Yeah.
But everyone's been so kind to me. Just another examples, like it seemed a lot this week because we were back at her house a lot, and as we're walking out, at one point there's a basketball court, not a whole court, but like a hoop, and they play basketball there all the time. I was just watching a little bit, and one of the guys came out and was like, "Hey, you want to play?" I had to respond by saying, "Unfortunately, with my body and as old as it's been, and as many sports that I've played, as much as I would like to, I have to turn that down. After my shoulder surgery, I even tried shooting a basketball in those the games. Remember?
The game, yeah.
And my shot literally just goes to the left. So, me trying to play, not a smart idea. As much as I would have loved to, and I even told him that. And then, literally, we started walking, and 50 feet later, there was a bunch of people just outside on the street, hanging out in front of their houses. Everyone's saying hi. A couple of them are drinking. They're like, "Hey, Kuya, come here. Kano, Tagay." I'm like, "No, I'm good. And they weren't offended or anything, but they probably offered 3 or 4 times. And then we walk like another 50 feet, and there's a bunch of kids playing.
Probably
kids
about there.
10 to 15 kids playing
Every time
rope.
they say you, it's always say hi.
Every time, hi, like in another tanghali or harpoon or gabi or something, Basically, they're saying hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, stuff like that. but they're always saying hi. They're always super friendly, big smiles. And you basically, or at least I basically got that warm welcome pretty much everywhere I went. It's a great place to visit. If anyone ever is looking to come away, go to the Philippines. It's awesome. But yeah, thank you to everyone there. Another big thanks to her family, pastor's family, for always welcoming me once again. Last night was fun, right?
Yeah.
We did a big dinner. They cooked adobo for me. Silver masarap.
And lumpia.
And lumpia. Salamat po. Very good. And then I made pork chops. And for everyone back home that's had my
Everyone loves
pork
it.
chops, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And so I'm eating all the adobo and lumpia, and they're eating all the pork chops. But no, thank you to her nieces, nephews, and everyone. You guys are always so much fun. Genevieve, sorry I beat you a card game last night.
It's been 2 times.
But hey, you beat me the time before. And of course, was it Aya? Or Iya?
Iya.
You lucky.
She's lucky last
Yeah.
night.
But no, it was a lot of fun playing the card game, introducing them to a card game. It's a, excuse me, we didn't record that, but it's a fun card game. One of my really close friends and family back home, Dave from Pennsylvania, his family introduced me that game, and I'm going to keep this very PG rated. It's called Switch, and I'm going to change it by saying complain. But the word rhymes with switch. But it's just a fun card game to play, and we played it last night, and they all loved it, had a good time. It gets very loud, and everyone's laughing, and it's just a fun game. So it was a fun time to spend with our family and all that. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone back there for always welcoming me like normal. Let me see what else. And of course, this one here. Always being sober mabait to me. Being my tour guide. Many times even she doesn't know where to go, but I will say this. I feel like on occasion I knew the way to go, but most of the time she was correct. I would think to go one way, she's like, no, mali. It's this way. That was fun. It was fun to actually be able to spend a long time with her.
Sometimes we are argument about the direction. Which
More
way?
than likely, she was right. But no, and in the 7 weeks, it was nice to really get to know each other a little more. I guess I'll go first by saying some of the things I got to learn, little things, because we never really got to spend a whole lot of time together. This one right here, this Muan Filipina here, squeezes the middle of the toothpaste. What is wrong with you? She's a middle of the toothpaste squeezer. Not from the bottom up. She squeezes the middle.
I don't know.
Yeah. Another thing, she's gonna work on this one.
What?
Is that directions.
Why is left and right?
Go left. So I go left. No, Mali, other way. I'm like, I know this is gonna be reversed, but make the L. If it says L. That happens so many times.
Left. No, it's not. That's your right. Left, go to the left. And always go to the right.
So that was 2 funny things that I got to learn about her. Any funny things or things you got to learn about me? Probably my very short temper, which doesn't even go anywhere, right? I get, how would you describe it? It would be, I get easily frustrated on little things, but yet at the same time, it doesn't go anywhere, right? Like, it's not like I get angry and start throwing things or get upset. Sometimes I get a little short temper. That's my dad's fault.
That's why when I know he's short-tempered, just like,
But
okay, just
once again, my
relax.
short temper is never like angry.
Yeah. So
I just get frustrated and I kind of get like stubborn almost. But like I said, my mom's laughing right now and shaking her head. But I get this from my dad. Thanks, Dad. He knows he gets like this too sometimes.
yeah, sometimes when short-tempered, it's like, and deep inside, it's like, I'm upset or something annoyed, but I don't want make the situation worse. I just like, okay, I just be quiet. Sometimes it's like, okay, it's okay.
But to give you an example, because it might sound bad that we're talking about this,
Yeah.
an example would be something like, for instance, just the other night, what was it, 2 nights ago, we took her family, her nieces and nephew, we had them come here and swim, and then we went out to eat, and then we came back, took a little nap, and I'm like, hey, let's go bowling. And the mall's open till 10, so I'm assuming so is that. So we go over bowling, it would have been our second time, and had I known that bowling was there, I would have probably taken her nieces and nephew there because, they were going home, but they didn't really have to go home. But we went later, it was about 9:03, 9:04, somewhere in that range, and I'm thinking, we're only going to do one game. We get there, and they're like, nope, no more. We don't have, I'm like, why? It's still open till 10. They're like, no more bowling. It's done. I'm like, ask what time. Like, I started getting that short temper, but it's not like I'm upset and like angry and I show the world. I get more stubbornish. So she went up and found out that they stopped allowing people to do the bowling at 8:30. And I'm just
8:30 the cutoff, and then 9 stop accepting payment.
Yeah.
So just like, oh, I know and I feel
Yeah.
that. So just like, okay, we can do nothing about it. Just let's go back to our room. Just like, no, it's still early.
And I'm like, let's play video games instead. They have billiards and they have ping pong. I'm like, let's just do that. And she's like, no, that was the same thing. I'm like, did you ask? But once again, it wasn't like it's not ever an argument at all. It has nothing to do with that.
It's just like in every couple, don't make the situation worse. As long as she can handle or understand each other, do it, guys.
Yeah. At no point, we never got in an argument.
Yep.
At no point was there ever any arguments whatsoever. It's just like I said, I have a little bit of stubbornness to me at times. Directing her, oh my goodness, this girl in modeling. I'm the photographer and I got these ideas in my head. And eventually I'm like, oh, fine.
Yeah, because I'm not a social media person, so I don't know what the go post.
And it's funny because sometimes she'll give me a little hard time about it. And then later she'll thank me for them. Oh my God, I love these. I'm like, see? But once again, it was never an argument. It always just ends up just being little things like that. And yeah, it always works out. We never had, not one time that I ever get upset with her or angry with her or anything. So,
Yeah,
except for
because-
that middle of the toothpaste squeezing, that.
Yeah, because if you really love the person, accept the what do you call that? The bad,
Yeah,
not
the
bad
little
person,
things.
the negative side of your partner.
There's
Not
little
always
things always. Everyone
the
has that.
positive side. So there's a negative side that you must to accept and deal with it.
So, but yeah, so no, I definitely want to thank her. She's been amazing. The next process for us is when I get home and get settled in, I go right back to work on Monday. Today's Friday. I go to work on Monday, so I'll be pretty exhausted. I don't really get any time to kind of get back in the swing of things. I got to take my referee course also this week. When I get back and pass that, so I can referee volleyball. I'll go back into 5 days a week, 12-hour days, and occasional Saturdays. But amongst all that, we got to also start the K1 visa process. So we're going to start looking into that and get that process started. So she'll be able to get approved. We're probably going to get a lawyer just to make sure everything goes smooth. I'm guessing. We'll talk about that.
We
But
try to do research.
yeah,
on
but
the
we're going to make
process.
sure everything gets settled properly. And as much as I don't want to get a lawyer for it, I think sometimes getting a lawyer makes sure everything is done properly the first time,
The proper
and then you don't have to worry
process.
about it. Because I'm just worried about it not getting approved because some little thing that we didn't do properly or some little thing that we didn't. Because then you got to start over, and that's just not fun. So I think that might be the route we go. We don't know yet. We're going to look into that, and of course we'll keep everyone posted on that process, on what we've done. Luckily, I know one of the things you got to do is a photo book or a scrapbook.
Yes, it's like an album, proof of relationship.
Yeah, so luckily we have YouTube, and we started that for a reason, and that was one of the big reasons to start up YouTube, is to have a long visual proof of our relationship of well over 3 years. But we're hoping that process, we hear it takes 6 months to a year and a half. We're hoping it's on the shorter end. That'd be awesome if she's able to come there, at the end of winter where she can walk in the snow barefoot and regret herself doing that because for whatever reason Filipinos want to do that and they regret it.
Because we don't have snow here, so we are excited to see snow.
So thank you obviously for a great time. We're just going to show clips of everything throughout the day on the rest of the video just to keep it not too long because it's already been kind of long with us talking.
Yep.
But it'll just be short clips following. But the one thing I also want to say is thank you everyone, I keep saying this, for supporting her. I actually helped her start this YouTube channel up for that reason,
Yep.
to help support her. So thank you everyone for supporting. We really do appreciate it. So thank you for supporting.
Okay guys, thank you, and we will
Hope
give
you like the rest of everything today.
And we will give you an update later
As the day goes on.
Yes, going to the airport, or the process, if because there's your vaccination card. His vaccination card was lost in Boracay, so hoping that the process is still the same.
I have a photo of it, so everything should be fine.
Okay guys, thank you and God bless, and please continue to support my channel. This is not the end of our video for today. So I just want to thank everyone, and
No, I already started.
No, I'm holding it. No.
Love you.
I love you. Yeah, it's Philippine candy. His pasalubong for his friend. And also that 2 boxes for pasalubong.
Show me outside.
And show the outside, the view of our hotel here in PSA Tower. That's our view here, guys. And if you can see that building, this one, that's an SM Mega Mall. So we are really close, guys. We are in the back of SM Mega Mall.
You got a closet.
Yep, and closet here. It's not a room tour. It's just
showing.
That's showing the closet. So this room is much better than the first one, no?
We like it here.
Yeah, I will like it here.
Love to stay here again.
Yep. You need my help? Don't forget our photo.
That's for you.
It's for me. Look, guys. This is from El Nido. We print out one of the photo in Canopy Walk.
This is just to help protect the pasalubong. By the way, it's San Miguel apple and San Miguel lemon, because in America, for some reason, we can't get that. It doesn't make any sense at all, but we cannot get those two in America. However, we can get Red Horse, San Miguel, and San Miguel Light, San Mig Light. We can get those 3, but we can't get apple or lemon. Don't know why.
Feels like love. Cupid made a shot straight into my heart. Now I'm falling fast and my world's expanding. Feels like love. Even though we're kinda nervous, together we'll be strong. I don't know for sure, all I know. Didn't know what hit me when we started. I was shaking electric, trying to stay calm and collected. On that summer afternoon, you were shining like a gem in the sunlight. We were out until midnight, yeah. You said, do you wanna go into my heart. Now I'm falling fast and my world's expanding. Feels like love, even though we're kinda nervous. Together we'll be strong. I don't know for sure, all I know. This feels like the sweetest breath of air. Oh yeah, it's amazing. At the same time, how you take my breath away.
Bye-bye! Iiyak na yun. Wala, iiyak na. Don't cry.
Feels like love. Cupid made a shot straight into my heart. Now I'm falling fast and my world's expanding. Feels like love, even though we're kinda nervous. Together we'll be strong. I don't know for sure, all I know. Didn't know what hit me when we started. I was shaking electric, trying to stay calm and collected. On that summer afternoon, you were shining like a gem in the sunlight. We were out until midnight, yeah. You said, do you wanna go out sometime? I said, girl, you read my mind. Oh, yeah. Then came the rush of butterflies, trembling and building up from deep inside.
Alright guys, unfortunately it's that time again. I am getting ready to board the plane here in Manila, 16.5-hour flight to JFK. Thank you again, Philippines, maraming salamat, and of course, mahal kita. Until next time, and hope to see you soon.